The Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Quartey has attributed the suspension of the government's decision to relocate the Abosokai spare parts dealers to an automobile hub at Afienya to political interference. Henry Quartey says while some of the spare part dealers were in support of the policy, others kicked against it based on political lines. Citi News' Ni Ayikwe Okain has more in the following report.
The Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council, as part of efforts to decongest the capital, announced plans to relocate spare parts dealers of Abosokai to an automobile hub, which was to be created at Afienya in the Ningo Prampram district of the Greater Accra region. A group calling itself the National Concerned Spare Parts Dealers in May 2022 threatened to demonstrate against the move. But the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association welcomed the decision. The association said the current place of business had outlived its usefulness, hence the relocation to a safe and conducive environment was in order. Thus, over 4,000 of the dealers appended their signatures, agreeing to be moved to the proposed location. The Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Quartey, in an interview on the Face-to-Face show, provided a scope of the project.
So we had this Dubai concept. I don't know whether you've seen it.
No,
when you go to Dubai, they have a similar thing like Abosokai, but you don't see one oil drop on the floor or ground. And it was a one-stop shop, or it is one-stop shop in Dubai. So the plan was to move them there and then bring DVLA, customs, everybody in the same area. So it was going to free the ports from this congestion. You bring something, you move everything to the West African Automobile Hub, that's what I called it. And so it's a combination of, the idea was that once we're able to do that, nobody even affixes for sale on his car within the Greater Accra. If you want to sell a car, you take it there.
You take it there, okay.
And then we move all those who've been selling the cars around Joel, everybody goes there. So you buy a car. So it becomes
a whole community.
Absolutely. That's
of anything automobile.
Yes. That's what I call the West African Automobile Hub. So the idea is that you want to buy a car, you go there. Take your time, whether it's 4 or 5, but you don't drive the car out without it being registered. Same day, customs, everybody's there. Pay your DT. Before you come out of the place, you'll be registered. It was going to make it easier for the Ghana police to check DV plate. I have on my decks here about 4,000 to 5,000 people who had actually appended their signatures to consenting to the fact that they were ready to move. And that was when I got to know that actually there were about 10,000 shops permanent. Then they have about tabletop shops.
In Abosokai?
Yes, I was shocked to hear that.
Wow.
They brought a list, about 10,000 of those. Then tabletop also about about 8,000 or 9,000. Altogether it's about 20,000. So we're
in that small place?
Yeah, so we're going to build something about 40,000 shops for them there, because we had in mind that the next 10 years, if you don't create that environment, you're going to have the same situation here. So I even told the people who are planning the designing that, look, if you can do 60,000, go ahead, do it. And they were very happy because I'm told that they pay goodwill, I think every 2 or 3 years or so. And with this one, it was going to be like the mortgage system. You own it, that's it, you're done.
He also outlined reasons for the suspension of the intervention.
Along the line, politics got into it. A group of the people in Abosokai thought that, hey, well, they're not ready to move. One section said they were ready to move. So they started fighting among themselves to the extent that they were incited to actually go on demonstration. And of course, we were then getting to, we should have done this in the first year. Actually. That's why I was moving very fast. Once you get to the second and third year, get into election year, it's difficult to do this.